today's demo day. This is Pankaj Gupta from EthAum Venture Partners. Like always, we would like to start the event with a brief intro from Madhu. And you will see a very energetic introduction from Madhu, even though she was not doing well in last couple of days. So here we go.
Hello everyone, this is Madhu, leading sales and marketing for EthAum Venture Partners. You may have witnessed multiple demo days hosted by EthAum. While we are excited to present you our new cohort, I would love to take a moment and brag a bit about our startups from the past cohort. Yuvraj from Cloudworks went on to pitch in the Shark Tank India and secured funding from the two sharks. Ferrari, Velotix, Cyborg, Iron, and many more are seeing 3x to 4x year-over-year revenue growth, thanks to their existing and new Fortune 500 customers. They are also seeing strong momentum for a funding round of 10 million. Asia Foods completely surprised us by raising an oversubscribed round of 3x valuation within 6 months of our investment. Vadavinto raised a multi-million-dollar round from strategic investors to penetrate Asia further. Competitors of Bitometric turned into partners due to strong solution and traction that Bitometric is showing. Their MRR grew 3x in only 3 months. Talking about the January 2023 cohort, onboarded 12 exciting startups from various geographies such as Hong Kong, USA, Israel, Europe, Nigeria, and Singapore, and sectors such as BFSI, PropTech, Industry 4.0, healthcare, sustainability, and security. Startups are post-revenue and join hands with EthAum to grow the MRR through its ecosystem and GTM-focused efforts. Startups will present for 4 minutes each and take the question in the next 2 minutes. They can't boil the ocean in such a short time frame. If any of these startups pique your interest, then please let us know and we will schedule the deep dive. I want to thank you to the jury who is going to score the startups with respect to product market fit, team, differentiation, and investability. And a very special thanks to our venture partners, the senior executives from giants such as Cisco, GFK, Google, Microsoft, SMRT, ServiceNow, and others. Hope you enjoy today's event and connect with the startups to explore the synergies. Now, I'll request Pankaj to take the event forward.
Thanks to Madhu for this energetic start. Now, I would request our esteemed jury to do a brief introduction of themselves. Please do a 30 seconds introduction so that we can dive into the pitches really quickly. Can I start with Wendy, please?
Absolutely, if I can get myself off mute. Hello, everyone. My name is Wendy Howell. I'm a former leader at a number of large tech companies, including Cisco and Symantec, Chief of Staff, Mergers and Acquisitions. I am now the CEO and founder of an organization called Executive Council Network, which is an invite-only executive membership with elevation opportunities for our members, investment opportunities for our members, and loads of events such as these. So thank you so much for having me.
Thanks a lot, Wendy. Hassan?
Hi everyone, my name is Hassan Awada. I work for Kroll in the Abu Dhabi office in the corporate finance and restructuring team. We typically work with companies and investors on M&A transactions, fundraising, as well as performance improvement and turnaround. I'm also a senior advisor and a mentor at a few accelerators such as Hub 71, Outlier Ventures, and Startup Bootcamp.
Thanks a lot, Hassan. Appreciate it. Eugene? Please unmute yourself.
Everyone. Yeah. Can you hear me well?
Yeah. Yes, please go ahead.
Hi everyone. I'm Eugene Ragozin. I'm a partner in the Roland Berger management consulting firm. So in my role, I'm based in London, focusing on consumer and retail industry, particularly on creating startups and growing corporate ventures.
Thanks a lot, Eugene. Yara?
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, please.
Great. Hello, everyone. My name is Yara. I work for a venture capital based here in Dubai and Abu Dhabi called Global Millennial Capital. We invest in early stage startups based in the US, and our second fund will be focused on emerging markets, including Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. I have experience in public markets as well. So I took the first technology company here from the Middle East. We listed public on Nasdaq US. And now we're here to listen to the lovely startups we have lined up for us.
Thanks a lot, Yara. Jaideep?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Jaideep Chakrabarti. Have 3 decades of overlapping experience in core business, digital and automation globally across domains of financial, manufacturing, high tech and energy. I have advised and sold products and services, attracted investments, internal, external, formed teams and led teams of 5 to 50. Also have conceptualized and delivered multiple pilots across automation and digital. I'm an alumnus of NIT Calicut in India and Kellogg's School of Business in the US, and currently based out of Houston, Texas, after moving across multiple geographies, UK, US, Europe, and Asia.
Thanks a lot.
Happy and excited to be here. Happy and excited.
Appreciate it. Saif?
Hi, everyone. This is Saif Malik. I'm based in New York. I have over 15 years of experience working with high-growth software companies, advising them both on strategic M&A and capital raising efforts. I've done a number of startups in the past as well. My most recent venture is a cybersecurity company called Kiri. We focus on possibilist auth and fraud. But overall, my experience spans across the US and UK, working with software companies generally in the security and infrastructure software space.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Alon?
Yep. Hi. So Alon, I'm running this global cybersecurity innovation team for Deutsche Telekom globally. In addition, investor at Cyber Club London, lecturer in several universities with classes in innovation, cybersecurity, and entrepreneurship. And other than that, just happy to be here.
Thanks a lot. Carl?
Hey, thanks, Pankaj. Very similar to Pankaj, actually started out in semiconductors and consulting at McKinsey. And now I spend time in B2B SaaS investing here at Beta Ventures. So excited to be here.
Thanks a lot, Carl. Sanjay Vankudre?
Hi, nice to be here. So I have about 20 plus years experience in high-tech industry, working for startups and senior positions in Fortune 100 companies. Had management positions at Intel, Intuit. I did 2 ventures of my own, 1 exit for the last decade, actively supporting startups and doing investments. Currently managing engineering teams at First American.
Thanks a lot. Ileana?
Hi, everyone. This is Ileana Nitu from Bucharest, Romania. 20 years experience in finance. Currently, I'm working for a company called SLB. It acts in oil and gas industry and especially on transition technologies. It's a technology company. My background has been in corporate finance all this time throughout controlling, operations controlling, internal audit, now focusing on process performance. And I also collaborate with an NGO based out of UK called Be The Business, mentoring small entrepreneurs to make their ideas come up to market.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Ileana. Samit?
Hi, so good evening, everyone. I think I have about 28 years experience in healthcare, insurance, and consulting with PwC, GE, and then Prudential, and then, of course, hospitals, Max Hospital Data Care. Last 1 year, I've been doing my own startup for chronic lifestyle issues, on corporate wellness using AI. That's a brief about myself. I'm based in Dubai. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Samit. Really appreciate it. Thanks to the jury for being part of the event. I'm sure we will have some really, really interesting questions from the jury today. Jurors, please don't forget to score startups after their pitch. We will also seek your final take at the end of all the pitches. Also, please use the jury suffix with your name so that audience can identify you easily. Before diving into the pitches, I would love to share some housekeeping rules. Keep yourself muted throughout the presentation. Unmute yourself when you are requested to do so. Please use the chat section for Q&A only. Don't spam it. If you are a service provider and want to share some more about your work, then we will obviously give you 10 minutes in the end to promote yourself. Raise your hand virtually using emojis if you want to ask questions. Now it's time to start our first presentation, which is from PropTech. It is a Hong Kong-based startup which is using AI to UI to build a platform to connect lenders and borrowers for efficient property loan processing. And I'll be sharing my screen in a moment.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Neil Chang, and I am the CEO of PropTech Technologies. Today, I would like to share with you our solution for cross-border mortgages. As many of you may know, buying overseas property can come with its own set of challenges, particularly when it comes to borrowing money from local banks. In fact, over 70% of borrowers have reported frustration in getting an overseas property loan due to complicated application process or limited number of lenders. The reason for this is that local financial institutions often have difficulty assessing foreigners' risk, as well as being unfamiliar with overseas property valuations and regulations. PropGap is here to solve the problem. We are a platform that provides overseas property loan solution to both lenders and borrowers. Our platform embeds AI-powered credit risk calculation models, eKYC, evaluation tools that allow any individual or institution to become a mortgage lender without the need for a sophisticated infrastructure setup. PropGap offers alternative mortgage loan solution to borrowers. Each transaction is matched with one investor and one borrower, and backed by a first mortgage legal charge. You may be wondering how large is the market. For example, BC Invest, a lender based in Sydney, has originated £1.3 billion worth of loans to Hong Kong China investors on UK properties in the last 5 years. In Japan, Shinsei Investment Finance approved over $400 million worth of Japanese property loans in 2019. Our competitors are mainly non-bank institutions. Borrowers are willing to pay a higher interest rate in exchange for a more flexible screening criteria. Our loan product is tailored to borrowers who need quick turnover time. We can facilitate a loan drawdown within a week, in contrast to traditional banks of 6 to 9 months. PropGap is the only loan provider that can provide multiple countries' loans through a single platform. We use a combination of online and offline marketing strategies. We list our products on financial products portals such as Money Smart Money Hero. We also collaborate with business partners in the same ecosystem, such as overseas property brokers, management companies, and accountants. We leverage various startup events like Cyberport, Alibaba, and Microsoft. In terms of revenue, we project revenue growth of 350% by adding 2 additional product lines, property management and consultancy, and the first cross-border online real estate auction platform. Traction, we have been operating for just over 24 months and complete over 29 transactions on Japan and UK properties, with a total transacted property value of over $20 million. Our borrowers come from Hong Kong, China, Singapore, and Japan. Our founders are mainly Hong Kong high net worth individuals and hedge funds. Our founding team is made of experienced professionals, including myself, CEO of PropGap. I previously ran an overseas property division of a listed company in Hong Kong, and I was a stock trader with Morgan Stanley for 14 years. Currently, we are in the process of raising $1.5 million at a valuation of 9.5. We will use the funds to enhance real estate online auction system, lending platform, and develop tokenization business. Our mission at PropGap is to grow as a one-stop overseas property investment, financing, and trading platform in Asia, providing a seamless and efficient solution for cross-border investment. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. Thank you.
Okay, and this is PropGap. Do we have questions for Neil?
This is Sanjay. One question to Neil is, what is the, I didn't quite get, how are you raising the funds to do these loans?
Oh, how do I raise funds? Oh, thank you for questions. We run is a more like a P2P platforms.
Okay.
So we have the lenders is individuals or institutions.
Okay, thanks.
Neil, this is Wendy Howell. Question, you had mentioned, and I'm sorry if I missed it, you had mentioned 2 new product lines, property management and something, but I didn't get, is there a roadmap for that when you're planning to release either of those new product lines?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, because of time, I did not mention that. For the property management, we will acquire a Japan-based property management company in the first Q, around March to April. And then another one is online auctions. Once we have secure funding, we will start in about 6 months from now. Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
You may see poll on your screen. Please go ahead and answer the question. If you want to explore any kind of synergy with PropTech after this event, we would love to do a deep dive, arrange a deep dive. Okay, before we move on to the next presentation, again, I would request you to go for the poll. But yeah, next is SOPI, which is a US-Israel-based startup transforming the hand hygiene industry using computer vision and data analytics. And here we go. Many screen.
Hello, everyone. Since 2018, SOPI has generated over $1 million in revenue. We have 4 patents and partner with companies like P&G or ARC, the innovation arm of Sheba Medical Center, all because we can reduce infections by roughly 20%. Every single year, for every patient bed, there are going to happen 2.5 infections in healthcare environment. That's a fact. Each and one of those can cost between $35,000 to $100,000, which means it will create a $60 billion loss for this year and the year after that. And that's on top of the 100,000 people that will die in the United States alone from something we can't prevent. The infection prevention teams today continue to use old-fashioned approach by personal observations, manual analytics, adjusting an existing processes and retroactively reacting to the infections occurring every single day, not really solving problems of tomorrow. By addressing hand hygiene, they know that they can prevent 40% of the hospital-associated infections. However, they also know it's a challenge. It's an invisible and impossible to control manually challenge because you can't really observe every single person in healthcare environment. And this is why SOPI created a two-side technology. The core supporting the user, providing a simple hand hygiene system with computer vision, visual tutorials, and deep learning algorithms to control and support the process from A to Z. The other side of it, we collect data, analyze, and provide it to the leadership for them to maintain upstream and downstream regulation or compliance needs. We collect roughly 100 data points from every single cycle. And this is why SOPI is the only company that know who, when, where, and the most important, how well people actually sanitizing or washing their hands. We can use all of the data to support behavior change and improve what the users are anyway trying to do. And this is a unique selling point within a market of 2.5 million installations, an opportunity of $28 billion in the United States. Currently, we are addressing only a small fraction of it, which is 600 facilities with 19,000 potential installations that can generate $1 billion for us as a company. We have proven performance. We proved in a variety of use cases and facilities that we can prevent infections by roughly 20%. And with our compelling price offer, which is $175 a month, we keep ourselves away from the price competition landscape, and we also maintain the fast speed going into the market, giving our customers a very straightforward ROI. Just 9 cases and they are break even. If we prevent 9 cases, they are break even, and on top of that, they get a tool that can prevent penalties coming from CMS or the Joint Commission. We have a steady growth, and we anticipate to be break even next year and moving into positive EBITDA in 2025. And as a professor of preventative medicine and hand hygiene said once, presenting our technology, there are many tools and technologies to diagnose infections on hands. SOPI is a treatment to this disease. It's needed everywhere. We can use it today to prevent challenges that we will face tomorrow. By the way, my name is Max. I'm one of the founders and the CEO of SOPI. And together with my partner and the team we have, we share an experience of launching products into the market, exit stories, or managing publicly traded companies. We are supported by a brilliant advisory board all of them health-related executives, and we know altogether that with clean data and clean hands, we can reduce HAIs and make healthcare system much safer than it is today.
That is Sophie. We have questions for Sophie.
I have one question. So from what I understood from the presentation, so you guys manufacture some sort of hardware to capture all this data?
Yes, we do. We do manufacturing of hand washing systems. We have 2 production facilities, one in Taiwan, one in Thailand, and warehousing in the United States, Israel, and Italy.
Okay, and who has access to this data?
To what data?
The one that you gather from the hardware.
Oh, that's our. It's built as a cluster per customer. So different functions within the customer on the customer side will have different permission to the data sets.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Actually, Sumit, here, quickly. I'm sorry, please carry on.
Yeah, this is Jaideep. So I have a question. So how do you sell this? Because you got to talk to a lot of people. So what's your execution team and how do you sell this in the marketplace?
We have 4 main functions within the healthcare environment that we need to address according to each healthcare system. So we have salespeople over here in the United States. We have distributors in Italy, in Taiwan, but we always target CFO, CMO, Chief Nursing Officer, or infection prevention team. So always 4 functions, same story again and again. Not so many people to speak about.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Max. If there are more questions regarding Sophie, I request them to take in Q&A section in the chat section. Apologies, we'll have to move on to the next presentation, which is SteamChain. It's a US-based startup solving cross-border payment challenges, especially when it comes to the exotic currencies. And here we go.
Hello, I'm Dan Biggs, CEO and co-founder of SteamChain. We've solved the problem of high international currency conversion costs, uncontrolled currency fluctuation risk, and unnecessary labor costs for any company making or receiving international B2B payments. Our vision is to disrupt the global SWIFT system by reimagining the methods by which international FX payments are made through digitization. Now, here's the problem, and it's a big one. Currency conversion is expensive, costing from 5 to 11% or more, according to the World Bank. Fluctuation risk can lower the bottom line, according to HSBC. Maersk and IBM estimate that 20% of the cost of international shipping is related to antiquated billing processes. Every day, there are thousands of companies making millions of payments, incurring billions of dollars in wasted fees. Every one of these companies could be a customer for SteamChain. It's a huge addressable market opportunity in the trillions of dollars for our company. We've created a simple-to-use platform where clients create their own payments, and our platform automatically executes those payments, settling the payment in the currency of choice. Our solution can reduce currency fluctuation costs up to 100%, currency conversion costs up to 80%, and labor costs up to 20%. But most importantly, we can increase the bottom line for our customers. Our solution is cost-effective. We charge anywhere from 1 to 2% per transaction, as opposed to the higher rates companies currently pay. Our fee is paid at the time of the transaction, making us a cash business. We've got 2 options on our platform. The first leverages our strategic FX partners, Corpay, headquartered in Canada, FacilitaPay, located in Brazil, and OFX from Australia. The second model leverages global digital asset exchanges. Transferring the payments takes less than 60 seconds, and settlement takes less than a couple of hours. We provide access to over 200 countries and more than 150 currencies. We have 4 pending patents spanning multiple technology areas, and they're valued at $2.8 million. Now, we're growing our business via a go-to-market strategy that focuses on both digital direct sales and with strategic partner channels in the logistics, consumer goods sectors, and we are in revenue, and we are looking to scale the business. We have billion-dollar clients. OIA Global is a logistics provider. They're using our platform to fund their overseas operating costs. We've reduced their currency conversion costs from 11 to 2%, saving them 85%. SSI is a payment provider that processes more than $1.9 billion from clients like UPS, DHL, and FedEx. We're saving them 60 to 70% on every international transaction and reducing the time from days to minutes. We can beat our competition because of our strong value proposition of saving time, labor costs, and money. Unlike our competitors, SteamChain is decoupled from the banks, making our fees dramatically lower. Simply put, our solution is cheaper, faster, smarter, and more efficient than the competition. We have great channel partners, international trade partners, and global clients. Our team has extensive management experience ranging from global supply chain and logistics to technology and financial risk management. Now we're looking for customers, channel partners, and investors. Our current investment round is 85% subscribed, and we're looking to close out with an additional $500,000 in investment. Thank you for considering SteamChain. We look forward to working with you.
Questions for Scott or Dan from SteamChain?
What is the total number of direct customers you have now versus channel partners, if you will? Where are you focusing more?
Yeah, we've got currently 10 direct customers, and then we have a complementary 6 channel partners, some of which are also direct clients.
Thank you.
Scott, one more question for you. In terms of the margin on a per transaction basis, what sort of margins do you have, if you could speak to the unit economics in your business model?
Yeah, because we are an independent platform that's decoupled from the banks, and we don't have any overhead in the form of brick and mortar, our GM, if you will, or gross margin is very, very high. It's around 70%. But when we get into some of our strategic partners that are providing the infrastructure payment solution behind the scenes, we're providing a revenue share with them, and that varies depending on the partner.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Scott. If there are more questions, please take them in the chat section. Next is Yuhu, working with Asia's biggest real estate companies to help them monitor indoor air quality. And here we go.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dustin, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Yuhu. We believe that clean air is a fundamental human right, but more than 90% of the world's population does not have access to clean air. Science has shown that breathing in poor air not only makes you sick, it also reduces your productivity and increases the CO2 emissions of the built environment. But how can you manage something that you cannot measure? And how can you measure that you cannot see? This is the reason why we created Yuhu. Yuhu is an environmental data platform for the built environment to improve health, to decarbonize, and enhance ESG. In essence, Yuhu lets you measure what you cannot see, so you know exactly how to improve it. You can view real-time and historical data of all your rooms, offices, and buildings, and manage them from one dashboard. You'll get alerts and tips on what you can do and create smart automations to ensure your health and safety 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are the most comprehensive solution, measuring 13 parameters. Other products in the market measure less than half what we do. Our customers love us because we focus on performance and reliability. And we are a platform that allows you to benchmark your portfolio of properties to enhance your sustainability and ESG strategy. Yuhu's growing customer base, accessed via our global distribution network, is currently at 20,000 homes and growing. We also currently serve hundreds of private and public enterprises across more than 20 countries. In fact, we have $8 million in the pipeline for 2023 alone, with just a few of our existing clients and partners, because we help our clients and partners earn the necessary credits to obtain sustainability certifications such as LEED and WELL, and to enhance their overall ESG performance. We have a simple business model where we sell our patented devices together with a SaaS fee to access the Yuhu dashboard. We also sell to value-added resellers who in turn sell our solution back to the same types of clients. One of the beauties of our business model is that we lock in customers on long-term SaaS contracts, and we have a 95% SaaS renewal rate among our enterprise clients. We are addressing a global $324 billion market that is primarily driven by health, sustainability, and ESG. We have been able to achieve what we have today because of our highly seasoned team who are passionate about health and sustainability and with backgrounds in consulting, engineering, sales, and marketing. Today, we're raising a $5 million equity round plus $2 million in venture debt, where half of it is already committed to fulfill our $8 million pipeline for 2023, grow our engineering and sales team, and acquire more customers. Clean air is a fundamental human right. I'd like to invite you to come join us in our mission to make clean, breathable air accessible to all. Thank you.
That is Yuhu, and Dustin is in Australia right now, doing another demo day. And let me launch the poll over here. Please vote for Yuhu. Do we have any questions for Yuhu? I'm not sure if any team member of Dustin is able to join the call. Okay, seems there are no questions. I would move on to the next presentation, which is telepresence. Telepresence is transforming the maintenance, repair, operations space for oil and gas, mining industry, and Industry 4.0 space. And I'll quickly share the screen. There we go.
Hi, I'm Indu Tolia, CEO and founder of Telepresence. Today I'm here to talk about the future of fieldwork and how telepresence is leading the way. The worldwide shortage of skilled trade workers is becoming a critical issue as the aging workforce and retirement result in an increasing number of vacancies in these positions. In 2020 alone, 31 million skilled trade positions were left unfilled, with a projected demand for 300 million skilled workers in 2021. However, only 100 million industrial frontline workers were available to fill the gap. This shortage is causing significant delays in repair times and has resulted in the costly and dangerous dispatch of experienced workers to resolve on-site issues. The cost of industry facility downtime is anywhere between $50,000 and $60,000 per hour of loss. Telepresence offers a solution to this problem with its connected worker platform. We enable SMEs to connect with field teams for real-time over-the-shoulder guidance, diagnosis, and issue resolution without the need for travel. Our digital step-by-step workflows and real-time flow of data to and from the field streamline operations and provide complete visibility into all ongoing field activity. Our platform also includes a seamless method to capture and disseminate industry and domain knowledge, enabling the training of new employees and reducing the risk for your business. Utilizing AI, ML, and computer vision frameworks, our smart operations provides real-time assessments and insights to support various HSE and inspection workflows. Customers can also gain valuable insights into their operational performance and key KPIs through our analytics capabilities. Telepresence is a comprehensive solution that's used for maintenance, repair, and servicing of equipment, as well as inspections, assessments, and audits. It also prioritizes worker and operational safety and streamlines maintenance and inspection rounds through digitization. In addition, the platform provides remote training, supervision, and issue resolution, and is accessible through a range of AR glasses, iPads, phones, tablets, and even browsers. The AR remote assistance and training market is growing at a 43.8% CAGR with a total addressable market of 70 billion and a serviceable addressable market of $12 billion US dollars. The market opportunity is expected to grow from 4.2 billion in 2021 to over 24 billion in 2029. Our target market is North America, ANZ, Asia, and the Middle East, with plans to expand into EMEA and Latin America. Our target industries include MRO aviation and utilities, as well as other verticals such as manufacturing, transportation, and mining. Telepresence was founded in the mid-2018 with a team of just 2 and has now grown to 17 members. Our development center is based in India, and we have over 20 plus partners set up across various regions for local support. We have been recognized by Lufthansa Technik as one of the top 12 MRO solutions, nominated for the Engineering and Technology Excellence Awards in 2022 by Transpower New Zealand, and won the IIoT Award from Ingram Micro. And we're also trusted by customers like Honeywell, FMG, HAECO, the Government of Singapore, and FIFA 2023. Our founding team includes myself, Ritesh Tolia, our CRO and co-founder, Surangshu Pal, our CTO, and Vivek Singh, our VP of Sales. We're currently looking to raise $2 million for a runway of 18 months to scale our operations and transform fieldwork globally. Join us on this exciting journey as we revolutionize operations, inspections, maintenance, and training for field teams worldwide. Thank you.
Questions for Telepresence?
Yes, I have one. What is how would you differentiate? Because there are a lot of products of doing similar things in the market. So how do you differentiate?
So thanks for the question. We differentiate ourselves in a few ways. We are a very simple and easy to use yet scalable platform, and our customers start with something small but are able to collaborate with their teams globally wherever they are. We do have multiple capabilities on the connected worker side. So if some teams are just looking to connect via video collaboration tools, we offer that. But if some of our other customers are more advanced, where they're bringing in some additional computer vision, AI, ML capabilities of the platform to allow for these, system-generated insights to help with their workflows, we support that as well. So based on digital transformation journey of our customers, we're able to provide them a solution that's going to sort of solve their problems.
One more question.
Hi, Hassan here. What's the business model here? Is it subscription-based? Is it one-off? And what's the average sort of value per customer that you generate?
Yes, so we are a SaaS platform. So we are, an annual subscription based, but we do have services that, go on top of it. So depending on what type of customizations, integrations customers need, or any sort of additional features, we do have a service component to it as well. Our average deal size is anywhere from 25 to 30,000 US dollars. Of course, we have other deployments that are much larger in scale as well.
Thanks a lot, Indu. Really appreciate it. If you have more questions, please use chat section. Next is P2 West, which is Nigeria's shining diamond, solving lending and insurance bottlenecks for Africa.
Good afternoon. My name is Austin Abolosoro, co-founder and CEO of P2 West Technology Limited. Africa is a continent of about 1.2 billion people. 700 million of them are adult population. Less than 2% of the adult population have access to credit. Less than 1% of the adult population have bought any form of insurance services. There are over 40 million SMEs in Africa, and most of them cannot have access to credit for business scale. Majority of Africans love to help one another by lending money to each other. The challenge is they don't have ways of recovering such funds or keeping the records. P2Vest was set up to address these problems. We have built a platform that provides a marketplace where lenders and borrowers could come together and transact with clear transparency. Through our scoring algorithm that use data points from both bank and alternative data sources, we are able to score borrowers and present them to lenders in a way decisions could easily be made. We have already launched an MVP product, and we have about 200,000 individuals and 10,000 businesses onboarded. Our business model is built on 3 options. 1, we charge 20% on revenue made by lenders on our platform. 2, we charge 100% where we intervene on the platform and have to lend directly ourselves. 3, we charge 1.5% on API calls made by other lenders on our platform when our platform is offered as a service. The total addressable market is $160 billion, while the serviceable addressable market is $80 billion. We are targeting a serviceable obtainable market of $1.6 billion in 5 years. Our key competitors are Fins, Kia, and Sukfin. The key differentiating factor for us is the fact that we have built a scoring algorithm that takes data sources from bank and alternative data sources. We also offer our platform in a white label mode and offer API services, which is not done by our competitors. Another important competitive advantage is the fact that we have built insurance services on our platform and have partnered 6 insurance companies to offer such services to our customers in very competitive rates. We have got some traction from 2021 to 2022. We already disbursed $2.3 million within the 2 years and earned about $300,000. We are projected to scale up our sign-ups to $1.5 million in 2023, and we are targeted to make a revenue of $1.2 million in 2023. On our product roadmap, we will be releasing our insurance features to the market by end of Q1, and by middle of Q2, we shall be releasing our alternative lending channels to over 60 million Nigerians. By Q3, we shall be extending our services to West Africa and later to other clients. Our team is made up of seasoned professionals led by me with over 20 years banking and technology experience. Our COO is Samuel Abolusoro, who has over 12 years experience spanning banking and technology. And our CTO is Ugochukwu Ajala, who has over 7 years experience in fintech development. I'll ask, we are seeking for a $1 million investment in our company for 20% equity, and this will be focused on product development, talent acquisition, and marketing. I look forward to having your questions. Thank you.
Okay, questions for Austin and team?
Yeah, this
I have
is
a quick question. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Wendy, please.
Yeah, so I wanted to say, Austin, it would be great to talk to you. I work with Sayud Dendata. I think you know him from Nigeria. And we do a lot of work. He actually is down here with me right now in Florida. It'd be great to talk to you. I think we can help.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you very much.
Wendy?
Yeah, my question, sorry, Austin, was what insurance services are you offering? What are the types of services in that portfolio on the insurance side?
All right. On the insurance side, we are offering services that are provided by our partners, our insurance partners. And right now, we're looking at general insurance, which cover vehicle insurance, mortgage, housing, and then something around the gadget insurance. And then we look at health insurance also, and life insurance. These are the key areas that our partners are bringing on our platform.
Perfect. Thank you.
Any other question for Peter West before we move on to the next presentation? Okay, it seems there is no other question. So next is Lux Security, a German company which is transforming the embedded system testing, saving 80% of the time and cost for the OEMs. And here we go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alon Shalev, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Lux Security. I have over 15 years experience in various positions in the cybersecurity domain. My partner, Tom, has been a penetration tester for over a decade, specifically in the automotive industry. few years ago, he was even head of security testing at Volkswagen. We're currently self-funded, and we managed to secure paid POCs in a value of 240,000 euros. In addition to that, we've also been accepted to 3 amazing accelerators in Singapore, Israel, and Taiwan. When we started the company, the main idea was to build automated security testing tools to help us with our day-to-day jobs. But then the UNEC released its newest regulation called ISO 21434 that basically dictates that each electronic control unit that will be integrated into our cars by July 2024 must go for security testing. What are these ECUs, or electronic control units? Well, any new car that hits the road today has anywhere between 20 and 150 different ECUs that manage any aspects of our cars, from fuel consumption, headlights, engine performance, you name it, it does it. But there are many challenges in conducting security testing for these ECUs. Specifically, there's a lack of qualified manpower. The procedure itself of security testing is 100% manually. It cannot be scaled. And on any bug that the security professional reports to the manufacturer, there's a high cost in order to fix those bugs. And put aside all those difficulties, once the regulation came in and demanded that each ECU must go for security testing, that became a nightmare for the automotive industry. Our solution is very simple. We created a fuzz engine, a vulnerability scanner, and a penetration testing engine, just as the regulation demands. Additional to that, our solution is a SaaS solution. All the know-how sits in our cloud, and our agents that are installed on the QA or on the developer's computer, they conduct all the security testing remotely. We're already working with market leaders today, NTT, Siemens, and Audi. But we do have competition. But it's very important to mention all these competition that you see here, all of them started to create a security solution for the automotive industry that the automotive industry did not really care about. We're the only company that fully meets the new regulation in one place. We're currently raising $5 million, and we already have a few VCs that will be joining the round. These $5 million will help us get to a $2 million ARR in 2 years. Lux Security is going to be a $1 billion company, but we cannot rely on building a $1 billion company just on the automotive industry. It's very important to mention that our security suits will be relevant for any IoT, OT, or embedded devices. And we're already speaking to different market leaders in those industries. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.
Questions for Lux Security?
Yeah, I have 2, if you don't mind.
Please.
One will be happy to hear a little bit about your future plans for telecom industry, and even before that, the reason that you said all the solutions at the moment are not compatible with this ISO regulation. What stops them from actually taking this code, certifying themselves and just competing with you? Because some of them are already big names in the industry.
The next question. Well, if I'll start from the last part of your question, most of these companies have been developing different types of products. For example, one of the companies I mentioned, our competitors have 6 different products for the automotive industry that they every time try to start selling it, and every time did some kind of semi-pivot, and they're all the time pivoting. And they wanted to acquire us because they understand in order to build all 3 engines, you need a certain skill set that you need specific people that have been through something to do it. We managed to, this is what we've been doing the last 15 years, building vulnerability scanners for various agencies. So that's that part. Regarding the telecom industry, we recently got a request from one of the telecom manufacturers because they were attacked by something similar to SimilarWebs. And they notice with a solution like ours, specifically the vulnerability scanner, it will reveal all these security threats a lot before that they'll be implemented into the ISP's 5G network.
Thank you.
Any other question?
Yes, one more quick one for Alon. What's the typical sales cycle like when you're working with these OEMs?
So usually these OEMs are very slow. Anything that you want to put inside the cars, but our solution is sold directly to the development team. So for example, these POCs we closed in between 2 and 4 months, the paid POCs. Because this is a need for something that the alternative is to have manual penetration testers, and the need for that is a lot more expensive than having an automated tool, then we can see already the automotive industry moving a lot faster than usual in this specific area.
Thanks a lot, Alon. If we have more questions, please use the chat section. Next is Medicon Sen, a Hong Kong-based startup, which is solving the problem of fraud and inefficient claim management for the insurance industry. And here we go.
Because we can't see the deck just yet.
You can see your screen.
Pankaj, if you can hear us, we're still seeing the folder screen. You may have to share the other one with the deck.
Just a minute, guys. I think there is some technical issue. Sorry about that.
Hi, I'm William, CEO of Matic Consent. Matic Consent is an insurtech company founded in 2018. We automate insurance claims using Hyperledger blockchain.
Because I don't think it's still working, man. Oh, there you go.
Customer through 14 partner insurers. Our business operates in Hong Kong, mainland China, and the UAE. I am a qualified actuary, and our team comprises insurance executives and tech experts. We also hold a patent.
His voice is a little low, I think. Otherwise, everything will be.
Here are the claim issues facing every insurer. First, the customer experience is poor. It really requires medical and insurance expertise to file a claim. And often there is no certainty in the claim amount before the treatment. Second, there are many undetected fraud, abuse, and pre-existing cases, as currently insurers rely on humans with a lateral limit to capacity and accuracy. Third, the paper process is still used with lots of errors and data lag due to data silo. Finally, medical network utilization is low, as medical providers are unwilling to work on a complicated and slow processes. This is how our solution solves all of these. We provide a perfect customer experience by eliminating the wait time and the data collection. We apply AI so insurers have better claim decisions with consistent results. We automate the data flow and processes in our blockchain backbone so paper is no longer needed. We maximize labor saving by Uberizing the cashless claim processes. Our solutions are made viable with the following. First, we Uberify the cashless claim process. Each provider can onboard our platform by downloading our provider app, and they can serve the insured after approval. We have end-to-end connectivity via API with hospitals and clinics management system, so the process can be digitalized without reconciliation. We utilize AI to assist human decision and fed risk cases. We digitalize claim journey with chatbot integration, and we automate processes in insurance utilize state-of-the-art OCR and no-code engines. We have already signed up 14 insurers, including global brands such as FWD, AIA, and Generali. And our clients are in Hong Kong, mainland China, and the UAE. We are experienced to work under stringent requirements and across different markets. Here are the awards that we have won. Most importantly, we won the Gold Award in Hong Kong ICT Award 2021, which is the top award in the banking and insurance industry in Hong Kong. We are in Forbes 100 to watch, and we got regulatory support on our programs. Our strategic investor, Mobigator, is the global leader in hospital management system. For all insurers, we would like to work out a POC with you on a reimbursement claim. We would use our system to adjudicate your past claim, and you can compare our results with the actual. You will be pleasantly surprised how the technology can be used to provide almost instant feedback to customer and how many claims it could save you compared to the status quo. This is my contact, and I am happy to answer any questions. Thank you.
Apologies for the technical glitches here with Maricon Chen presentation. But do we have any questions for Maricon Chen?
Yeah, what's the team and how do you sell this service?
Thank you for your questions. Actually, we are a team of insurance executive. We have ex-CEO of FWD Hong Kong and Greater China as one of our investors. So we are very well connected in Asia. And we currently have more than 14 insurance companies as our client. So and we often got the opportunity to reach out to their regional office, and then we get the referral to the local team as well. Hope that answer your questions.
Thank you. Yes.
William, is there a plan to go beyond, from a geographic perspective, focus, UAE, Hong Kong, and China? Is there a plan to globalize at some point or break into EMEA or US?
Yeah, I think that's the reason why we joined this accelerator. And we have already been set up the first POC with the biggest insurer in the UAE, the Diamond Insurance, which is owned by the one of the largest sovereignty fund in Abu Dhabi. So we believe our solution is very applicable to any market because all insurers got the same problems with claim.
Great, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, William. Is there any other question for Maricon Chen? Okay, next is Monteer, a Hong Kong and Israel-based startup, cleaning the indoor air using bipolar ionization technology. And here we go.
Hi, my name is Aviad.
Hi, I'm Edward. Hi, I'm Carson.
In Monteer, we help properties and hospitality companies to monitor and clean indoor air with leading bipolar ionization and IAQ monitoring technology. We spend 90% of our time indoor, such as home, offices, schools, public transportation, and other spaces. The indoor air in these spaces can be 5 times more polluted than outdoor air. However, there is no public information of our indoor air quality and no actionable air treatment data to help buildings become optimized for occupant health. That's why we are here to help. In the last 3 years, we helped more than 150 customers to install more than 500 ionization and 200 sensors and help them understand the air they are breathing and improve their indoor air quality to protect their staff and customers.
Our solution divided into 3 main parts: monitoring, analytics, and treatment. The first step of our solution is to implement certified IAQ monitor into space to continue logging key parameters like CO2, TVOC, and PM 2.5. These monitors are certified and help customers to obtain green building certifications such as WELL and RESET. Data collected by our monitor will become actionable insight that improve IAQ, optimizing energy usage, and helping our frontline user like property management team to perform actions. Our solution doesn't stop at providing data only, but also improve the IAQ by deploying treatment devices. Our Israeli bipolar ionization technology could easily implementing on new and existing HVAC system to provide large amount of positive and negative ions into the space. These ions formed cluster around harmful substance and break down their protein structure and render them harmless.
Our potential market is huge. While we demonstrate a successful penetration in industry, like property developers, hospitality, and government bodies, our solution is well recognized by property developers who like to achieve ESG excellence. Our solution helps provide a safe and healthy environment for the staff. We also helped properties to obtain global healthy building standards like WELL V2 and RESET Air. Our monitoring solutions help meet the standard and contribute points in air and thermal comfort concepts. Our vision is to deliver a free application for the public use of free IAQ information in public area. So in future, you could compare the IAQ score before booking a hotel, such as booking.com, in order to get yourself a most healthy and well-being building for your vacation. Our roadmap would develop a monitor IAQ cloud with our developed smart ion counter that could connect and trigger automation according to ion level in an indoors.
We start our pre-seed investment in about $1 million by founders and angels, and now we are looking to expand to $3 to $5 million as a seed investment. Apart from the investment, we are also looking for connection in the property market and connection to help us expand to new market and regions like Southeast Asia, Europe. Contact us now.
That's the energy. Questions for Montel? We have Aviad on the call.
Hey guys, this is Naveen. I just have a call. TNH is my specialization, so I thought of asking. Where you guys have implemented this in any hotels or the brands or any independent hotels?
Sure, sure. We have hotels in Hong Kong and also in the US. The Soho Beach House in the Miami, a full hotel that we implemented last year. We also started with the Shangri-La Hotel this year, implemented in Shenzhen and Hong Kong, and we're looking to expand to all Asia market.
Okay. Just the leading question is that what's the strategy that you are going against? Is it a luxury brand? Is where there is a health conscious, where people book it by, okay, like the ratings of the air purification and whatnot? Or is it a brand strategy where you want to talk to somebody like, let's say, Accor or Marriott or Hilton? What's the strategy? Like, is it like independent hotels at this point of time with the health conscious, especially the luxury segment?
Yeah, so there is a, as we show many segment like transportation, hotel, offices, hospital, kindergarten, schools. So we already have more than 150 customers in this area, and we are looking to expand to more regions and more places out of Hong Kong and China.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks a lot, Naveen. If you have more questions for Avia, please use the chat section. Next is Vision.ai, which is a computer vision-based startup helping logistics and retail giants with actionable visual data and insights. Here we go.
Hello, I'm Jorge de la Rosa and I'm the CEO.
Hi, I'm Victor Angel and I'm the tech lead.
Hi, I'm Kevin Weaver, the CCO.
We are Vision AI, which is a B2B platform that uses artificial intelligence and computer vision to help industrial, manufacturing, logistics, and retail companies measure activities through their existing CCTV or IP cameras to extract valuable data out of their day-to-day operations.
The problem we're addressing is that there are over 1 billion surveillance cameras in the private sector worldwide, and only 1% are being actively or effectively monitored. Moreover, companies worldwide use inefficient and inaccurate human methods for monitoring and gathering critical relevant data needed for change, safety, profitability of their business.
Our B2B platform is revolutionizing the way business operates. By integrating state-of-the-art AI capabilities and computer vision, we deliver an innovative edge computing solution that generates real-time analytics, alerts, and surveillance. Our platform runs on top of existing IP cameras or CCTV system, making it easy for business to implement it.
Vision AI combines proprietary neural network development with patent pending, computer vision, machine learning, among other technologies to create a one-of-a-kind platform. The backend platform features real-time streaming, video recording, video sharing via WhatsApp, and email notifications, user and permission creation, device health status, monitoring profiles, and intelligent monitors. On the computer vision side, Vision AI features around 30 security and productivity video analytics within scalable AI containers, including people and vehicle detection and counting, crowding, heat maps, personal protective equipment detection, definition of zones and schedules for people, vehicles, waiting times, security gate exit detection, license plate reading. One of our strengths has been the development of custom intelligence models and the integration of this information with our clients' operation. For example, in this integration with toll roads to classify vehicles and determine toll fees, along with all the analytics related to toll booths occupancy, is an example of how our technology is being used to improve efficiency and accuracy in toll collection and traffic management on highways. Another example is the integration with the Secretary of Environment in Jalisco, which enables the determination of compliance with vehicle emission testing in different areas, as well as the analysis of traffic flow. We are also continuing to develop new intelligence models focused mainly on retail.
According to Market and Market, AI in computer vision market is projected to reach 57 billion by 2026, with a conservative annual growth rate of 26%. Based on these numbers, our goal for 2027 is to have $45 million in revenues.
So how do we get to those numbers? Our strategy is very clear. We sell to sellers and access their existing and future customers through them, offering a revenue share model. We are working on building partnerships with channel partners currently. In Mexico, for example, we are partnering with ABSA, Annixter, and SKS Enterprises. In the US, there are 2,500 CCTV-related companies, and we've begun our outreach to these companies, such as Unisys and Annixter. Our revenue model is very straightforward. Our edge solution has custom pricing method based on the size of the project, and we're working on SaaS, which initially will be $35 per month per camera with a minimum of 10 cameras. As more functionalities are developed, we are planning to segment different licensing pricings.
So far, these companies are using our platform to track dangerous scenarios and unsafe acts, reduce theft, and track shipment or product discrepancies, perform vehicle classification, line management, and mobility analysis. All these while getting real-time alerts and generating valuable data for their respective verticals. This is our founders team, and together we combine over 45 years of experience and 3 previous exits.
We are currently looking for partners to implement our technology in pilot programs at a discount. And from a funding standpoint, we are raising $1.4 million for a runway of 18 months to execute organizational goals via safe and convertible notes.
Questions for Vision?
I've got
So, is there a
how is the platform dealing with data protection laws? Because I'm not sure how does the platform access data from the customers, and where does it store that data, and how does it make sure it complies with data protection laws across various jurisdictions?
Right now, the edge solution that we're providing to these kind of customers, everything is run locally. So there's no information going to the cloud so far. That's how the customers have requested it. And basically, it's mostly for internal operations. So whoever requests the service should have their own privacy terms.
Okay, so you don't get to access the information or collect any anonymous even data?
No.
Okay, next question.
And yes, and how easy is it to to use this device, given it's localized and it's all edge based?
The edge-based solution, we just send the server, and the customer or us, we connect the cameras and starts running locally. It's actually very, very simple.
Thanks.
Okay, if there are more questions for Vision, please use chat section. Next is BridgeX, a Hong Kong-based startup enabling local currency transactions in Greater China and Southeast Asia. Here we go.
Hi, this is Donald from BridgeX. BridgeX simplifies Asia payment and local collection. Our digital treasury network empowers business with unified payment infrastructure in Southeast Asia and beyond. We empower them to transact in Asian markets effortlessly. BridgeX was founded by Thomas, Vincent, and myself with deep finance, treasury, business execution, and banking tech experience. We extend our market reach with our board of advisors, who are banking and payment leaders from local markets in the region, providing insights on local business requirements. Asia business and B2B volume outpaces global payment growth because of changing business model through digitization. E-commerce is driving digital payment adoption, and access to multiple market segments is now a must. Now, in terms of trade, US, Europe, and China have been the largest trading partners, and this dynamic has been changing. Now, Southeast Asia as a trading bloc has become an equivalent size of the US or Europe market, but the access to this region remains problematic because of limited collection and payment options for business. Markets are fragmented because of country regulations and restrictions, and the lack of unified payment system also means payment settlement is now a slow process. Our job is to provide this one-stop solution and remove the pain of settlement timing costs transacting in Asia. We solve the problems by providing a unified network for local currency access, enable a two-way flow of payment and collection, speeding up the process with real-time payment rails and FX optimization. This network infrastructure is built upon an Asia Treasury Hub concept with local payment rails. It means that our Treasury Hub enables global settlement and distribution of payments globally. And we support sending of funds to local banks' payment rails with our banking partners. Our B2B services are designed to help SMEs and enterprises address each issue by giving them the visibility, certainty, and efficiency in managing the currency exposure and processing their international payments. We address the market pain point faced by the business operating in Asia to receive, optimize, and make payment, which is done by our key connectivity to China with an integrated channel serving multiple payment types. And for local markets in Southeast Asia, we integrate with solution partners with a one-stop solution that gives business efficiency and reduced transactional friction. Since our inception in 2019, and despite the pandemic situation for the past 3 years, we have increased our transaction size and volume to over 200 million to our offerings for the SME client base. This is done with our established transactional banking partnership with the support in Asia, and this is continuing with our financial institutions that are now ready to adopt our solution, enabling their global business payment. Over the next 18 to 24 months, we would be scaling up with our setup of licensed infrastructure, which is a hub and spoke model, and enable embedded payment solution through local technology implementation. We will have features and solutions that's unique and adaptable to each Southeast Asia local market. We look forward to working with business partners and end clients to enable business payments for banks and non-bank financial institutions with business technology solution providers and market sellers. And this is Donald from BridgeX. Thank you, and speak to you soon.
Okay, do we have questions for Donald?
Just one question. How do you keep updated on the different government policies, cross borders, so that you're always up to date?
Yeah, in terms of policies, I mean, we always look at basically each of the geography that we work with. Some of them, I mean, come from our own analysis. And more importantly, we basically have our compliance team to keep track of what's going on in the local regulations. And that's actually, we do our monthly review on that. I think it's more importantly, what we are doing from BridgeX is really to be able to consolidate various Southeast Asia geography and able them to basically providing our bank partners who are our customers as well, the liquidity that they need, and also, what we can do, what we cannot do, and also the payments globally. I mean, especially with China, this is something that actually what we're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other question for BridgeX? Okay. Last but not the least, Testpack is a Finland-based startup offering mobile energy solutions for off-grid usage to make education and healthcare accessible in the remotest areas. And here we go.
Good afternoon. My name is Mario Aguilera, and I'm the CEO and founder of Testpack. We're a company that specializes in mobile energy solutions with the goal of implementing artificial intelligence in battery algorithm generation and configuration. I'm a technical CEO with background in hardware and software. I have more than 15 years manufacturing experience, and my co-founders are Forbes listed members. With our team, we're able to iterate, develop, test, produce, and sell all the products you have seen in our catalog and company. I am also happy to say that part of our investors are David Kirk, who was the chief scientist and CTO at NVIDIA, and Matthew Papakipos, who was the ex-director of engineering at Google. As of today, we have raised close to 1 million in funding with more than 300,000 secured in grants and more than 25 existing customers and agreements in place. We're currently working with leading companies and organizations such as the United Nations, Audi, and Ernst & Young. We're right now fundraising 2 million euros to focus on scaling and growth, and in order to fulfill existing orders and deals we have in place. The current market size for the energy market is huge, with over 400 billion combined for energy in off-grid, IoT, and battery industry. The problem is simple. There are more than 1 billion people without access to electricity in remote areas, and governments are not going to spend resources in order to put infrastructure to provide energy to these places. Because of the energy problems in remote areas, it is not possible to provide the most basic needs to people, but more importantly, to provide education to children, which on its own is a massive problem, but at the same time an opportunity for us. We're solving one of the biggest problems globally: how to access electricity, specifically in places where there is lack or no existing infrastructure with our technology. For this reason, we have created a patented energy solution that is able to take energy to remote areas, unlike before, by combining hardware and software. The system can be taken inside any commercial flights thanks to its modular battery system, and we can charge a wide range of devices from 5, 12, 16, and 19 volts inclusive. Our energy system basically combines power electronics, solar, software, and smart IoT for providing an all-inclusive energy solution for off-grid locations, unlike other solutions in the market. With our software platform, we're able to track energy consumption, generation, and control the hardware remotely and lock batteries accordingly if they get stolen or lost. Due to COVID, we saw a major demand for our energy system in the education field, in how to access digital content and energy in rural regions. For this reason, we started first working with leading organizations such as the United Nations, who are currently using our system to carry out educational activities in remote areas where before this would not be possible. But the opportunities and markets are limitless, as the same energy system can be used in different sectors and industries, as seen on the slide. Our next step is implementing artificial intelligence and deep machine learning in order to create optimum battery algorithms of charge and discharge. We're basically able to calculate accurately battery life cycles and obsolescence for recycling, which is very important. Hence, we own the data of the hardware collecting data from the field. Future research for AI is licensing APIs to battery manufacturers in order to validate their battery lifespan against real performance usage, which is something not seen before. Right now, we're making around 50% sales margin with our hardware sales, while we are also receiving monthly subscriptions. Our goal has been to focus first on technology validation, securing customers, and then scaling through software licensing, and moving towards licensing APIs to battery manufacturers and solar plants. This will allow us to generate over 10 million in revenue in the next few years, while being on the right track of reaching close to 700,000 euros during the first year. Thanks to our existing partners and agreements. Thank you.
Okay, questions for TestBack team?
I think you mentioned that obviously you've already in a race, but what did you say that you had also pulled in how much in grants as well? Because this seems very like a grant-worthy endeavor.
Yes. So as a company, we are eligible to get 300,000 euros in grants with the next investor that may join the round. We have already committed another investor from Sweden for 300,000. So this is matching money that we received from the Finnish government at the moment because of the educational programs that we work with.
Yes, beautiful. It's fantastic what you're doing.
Thank you, Wendy. Any other question for TestBack? Okay, you may be seeing poll on your screen. Please cast your vote. Okay, again, really appreciate everybody's time today. Now I will request Judy to share their thoughts on the startups. So probably you can talk about one or two startups that stood out for you. And since I see Wendy on my screen, I would request Wendy to start with one or two startups.
Yes, perfect. I think the one that we have just seen that really speaks to me because I love it's in alignment with United Nations goals. It's solving a problem that is just a huge issue and very difficult to deal with. And I think this is a very unique business plan that's also very social impactful. So that's fantastic. And the other one that I thought really stood out to me as well was telepresence. It seems amazing if it is working as it is, and it seems like it is. That's a huge market availability or market addressable market there as well. And anything that has a leaning towards AI and ML is something that our particular venture fund is interested in also. So I think all the presentations were great. Don't get me wrong, but those two stood out to me specifically.
Really appreciate that, Wendy. Appreciate your feedback. Alon?
Yeah, so I think I'm pretty biased here, but as a security personnel, I think Luke's security really stood out for me. To be honest, most of the companies here were really high-end and really professional, so kudos for this, I will say. But as for me, Luke's security will be relevant for further discussion, which we already scheduled. So thank you for
Fantastic. This. Thanks a lot, Alon. Alon likes Alon, huh? Okay. Thank you, Alon. Who wants to go next? Jaydeep, please go ahead.
Yeah, I would also like to talk about Yoo-Hoo and telepresence. Like Yoo-Hoo a lot, it solves a lot of issues at the moment. So definitely there. So that would be my number one. Number two would be telepresence. And I would like to offer some experience out here, having from the oil and gas industry as such and manufacturing. The issue that telepresence probably would be facing is the adaptability into the marketplace, because people do not like to, in the manufacturing world, always do telepresence and stuff like that. So having said that, apart from that, everything looks good, and I would like to see something, some differentiation in that space that will really skyrocket this product, I think.
Thanks a lot, Jerry. Yeah, fantastic. Who wants to go next? Seth, are you there?
Yes, Pankaj, happy to go next. I thought overall, all the people did a great job, and great to see everyone having strong traction with customers and revenue generating with strong POCs. So fantastic overall. For me, the two companies that stood out just based on my prior experience is one, SteamChain. I think the value that they're providing, the cost benefit to the companies is extremely valuable while they're maintaining good solid margins on their end. So we'd love to see them continue to grow. And the second one that stood out was Lux Security. And the main reason for that is if you're building a cybersecurity product, if you can tag yourself behind regulation or regulatory environment change, I think that can help boost sales quite aggressively. So looking forward to learning more from them.
Very true. Thanks a lot. Who's next?
I can go next.
Yep, go ahead, Hassan.
I thought Soapy was quite an interesting business and solution. I know in the UK there's a lot of issues with healthcare associated infections. So developing a solution to address that, I think, is very, very interesting, and there's a huge market for that. I also liked SteamChain. Any fintech business that can reduce payment costs, etc., is always an interesting one for me. The other one that I liked, also telepresence. I think there's a lot of innovation and disruption within the engineering sector that can be deployed there as well. Those are my top three. However, all the other presentations were very interesting as well.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Hassan, for your feedback. Let's see. Anybody else? Eugene, yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'll continue. Yeah, sure. So I would highlight two companies and two ideas which I really like and see kind of potential impact in the future. Yuho would be my number one, is that it basically brings the impact of ESG embedded into business and kind of could bring a real impact and real performance in retail or real estate business. And obviously, the product the product algorithm could be used more wider, in the future. And the second one, Soapy, would be also my choice for number two. That's basically it's fixed a lot of issues post-pandemic in health system, bringing the cost down. Yeah, I completely agree with my previous colleague that here in London, NHS, and observing how the industry is struggling with cost pressure and other headwinds. So this could be also a good target and sizable market.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Eugene. Okay, it's 1:30 a.m. here in Singapore. And in EST, it's 12:30 p.m., I guess. This is end of the event. But again, really want to appreciate jury, startup founders, and audience for your time today. Obviously, we can't host and we can't be successful with these events without your support. We would love to connect with you and explore synergies. If you have any thoughts in your mind that, hey, I can open these kind of doors for this particular startup, please let us know. If you think that, hey, I can create these kind of go-to-market strategy, or I can help this particular startup with the go-to-market strategy, with the co-sale opportunities, please let us know. If you are interested in exploring investment opportunities with the startups, please let us know. Connect with us, connect with the startups, and if you are interested, then we'll go ahead and schedule a deep dive. Again, really appreciate everybody's time. Really appreciate it. It means a lot. Please keep supporting us the way you are doing it today, and we'll reconnect soon. Take care. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
you.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Great job.
Thank you. Bye.